Let's get this lower bracket round started in 3, 2,
1.
1.
Tetris. Okay, and away we go. And as I was saying,
The chants are already prepared for tomorrow.
absolutely. So we have the seed 3, 5, 7, and the absolute runaway
35.
dark horse.
Wow.
Seed 35, Jan. This could be the story for the ages right now.
Yeah, so Leo, of course, known for his participation in the real CTWC tournament and being the winner of it, actually. Also won different DAS competitions, like the DAS Champions League, I think it is called. Has a over 1.25 million PB. That is definitely impressive. And his opponent, Jan, I gotta be honest, I didn't expect him to be here, but here we are.
Yeah, this is definitely the upset or, you know, unknown factor contestant of this year. Jan making it all the way to the losers.
This is top 12, yeah.
Top 12. Okay, so we've got Jan on 95,000 points, heading down to Tetris. Jan 118, Leo 122. It's pretty much neck and neck up there on top. Tuggy on 62, Jesper on 47.
Yeah, it's so sad to know that 2 of those players will leave us already after this one. And whoever wins gets a bye to day number 3 and may live another day in the tournament. Right now, Jan in a column 8 situation is looking probably for an L piece there. Didn't get it quite yet. Now looking for a J. Some burning in there. The O piece is not the greatest. Right now, Leo up by 3/4 of a Tetris. At the bottom, we have just a 3,000 point difference between Tuggy and Jesper. But it's still early days in this game, and Tuggy has some lines and change, so still a lot of Tetris to play.
Absolutely, so Jesper getting himself Tetris ready there, slamming down the Tetris. Jesper 163, Tuggy 161, neck and neck down there on the bottom. Meanwhile, up top we have Leo 203, Jan 181. Jan is exactly 1.00 Tetrises behind.
Yeah, Leo a bit of trouble in his stacks right now. Like, if you look at the column 3, he just uncovered the column 3 and maybe setting now up the Adam Well, and yeah, Tetris ready.
Yeah, Leo opting
Column 3.
for the column 3 Adam Well. Not burning it down, just playing the Tetrises wherever they may land, here, there, everywhere. Let's see if he does keep continuing for that column 3. It turns out he doesn't. He fills it in and goes for the more conventional right-hand side.
That's actually a thing I wanted to ask you, Alex. Like, I suspected in your match that you were going for a lot of Tetris wells as possible, like a lot of different, like you had column 9, column 10, column 2, column 4. Was that intentional or?
No, totally not intentional. I just kind of, you know, when you're in the flow and you're just in the zen state and you're just playing and everything's just going really smoothly, you kind of go with the flow, and if something suddenly appears, you just roll with it, you know?
We were calling this gaming vibes-based game.
Yeah, gaming vibes, exactly.
And let's see if... Oh, as a zoom in on Jakob. Hello, Jakob. You're visible.
Some really loud noises coming from the crowd there as we see the big football
349
stadium.
for Tuggy right now.
Yeah, I don't even know what those things are called. I was going to say Vuvuzela, but...
Clapping things. I don't know.
Yeah, clappy things.
But yeah, this year we got a couple of those. Every player got one in their player's bag.
Yeah,
like,
and it's
so,
super loud.
So if you're here and you're hearing this, then bring them with you tomorrow. We'll need a lot of noise.
Yeah.
To distract the players
I think it's
as
going
much
to
as
get
possible.
really rowdy and really loud here tomorrow.
But I mean, that's Europe. That is European Tetris. And right now we're at 100 lines for all of the 4 players. Right now it's Leo in the lead by 8,000, make it 31,000 lead. At the bottom we have Tuggy right now in a 1 Tetris lead and 5 lines down, so definitely in the driver's seat in the bottom match.
Yeah, we've got 4 seriously good games going on here right now. First game, right out of the gate. We are going to see 500k plus transitions for all 4 players once it comes around. Jan in a little bit of a cleanup situation right now, which is going to give Leo a chance to pull forward a bit more of a lead, however.
Yeah, right now 5:03. Every player is preparing their boards for the transition. Leo with the classic staircase-shaped board, preparing. Well, can score 2 more Tetrises before going to level 19. Same goes for Jan. At the bottom we have exact tie scores. Transition 541 here for Jesper. It was 517 actually, and the 19 Tetris. And Tugi can score 1 more Tetris before going to 19. Decides not to burn. There's the Tetris 543, the transition score for Tugi. On top we are already in 19 as well. We have 558 for Leo. We have 510 for Jan. 4 boards on level 19 speeds. Let's see what will happen here. Tetris Leo 587, 514 for Jan currently. The lead is almost 3 Tetrises for Leo.
Leo holding out for the Tetris right now, holding out. Where's the long bar? Is it going to come? He's going to have to take that triple there. Still waiting for it, and there it is. Leo with the Tetris. Leo 620, Jan 523. Jan is approximately 100k behind right now, so he's got to make some moves.
At the bottom, we are not even 1 Tetris apart. We have Tugi down by 17k. Jesper with the Tetris, but Tugi right after this, keeping the difference at 3/4 of a Tetris. We're approaching level 22, both the players. Right now, Leo in a 100,000 point lead over Jan.
Yeah, Jan's got to put his foot on the pedal and rank up that aggression right now if he wants to find himself in the lead. In the meantime, Jesper and Tugi are giving themselves a run for their money, keeping each other in check and kind of just keeping pace with each other. There hasn't really been that much of a gap between them for the entire game. Pretty much neck and neck.
Yeah, Tugi now 753 on level 23 has the line advantage like all game long, and now it will probably capitalize in the end. Right now Tugi's down in score, but the lines, it's 10 lines already. So it's still neck and neck apparently.
Yeah,
and on top we have Jan a bit in a troublesome situation with this board. This looks terrible to burn away. But that's
Jan's getting the perfect
good
pieces,
balls.
but
Early shift of
early
the
dash
O
shifts,
piece.
unfortunately, but it's still going to be okay. His well is open. Is he going to get the right pieces to get out of this?
Something to the left, takes the J. He's going the safe route here, and apparently... Okay, yeah, he's chopping single by single there.
Just taking it slow and steady.
Oh wow, that's a very high right side, but
nice.
there's the Tetris. Nice dash control there. At the bottom, we are double 900,000s. Level 26 and 27, they're just 3k apart, but also 7 lines apart. We're waiting for a Tetris. There's the Tetris for Tugi, 956, playing 992 from Jesper. We're on 27 for both.
Is this going to be the first double max out?
This could it be. 1 max out there for Jesper, 1,026,000 on level 28. Tugi is still 1 and
Tugi
some
close out
change
the max
away.
out?
There's the Tetris, 28. They're less than a Tetris apart. Now 1 Tetris, 1.06 for Jesper. 1 more line to go. He's burning the line. The goal is A68. A68 is the goal. 1 Tetris will do the job. 1 Tetris will do the job for Tugi. 1.33 million. 1.03 million.
Tugi knowing what he needs. He's
He
shoving
needs the
all the
bar.
pieces over
Gets
to the
the
left
bar
and gets
over
the Tetris.
and
He wins by
completes the
1k.
chase out on kill screen with the double max out. And Leo tops out at kill screen 911, and Jan tops out at 822. And those results are giving the left players a heart. GG's. 2, 1,
Tetris. All right, crowd. Come on, crowd.
Let's hear it. Or not.
Who are you rooting for? Give a
No
cheer
one.
if you're rooting for Leo. All I can hear is Tugi sucks.
I don't know if this is a chant for or against.
What
It
about
could
if you're
be
rooting
anything,
for
you know?
Jesper?
What about Jesper? Can we have...
That gets
Okay.
a good cheer. What about Jan? All right, what about Tuggy?
Nothing about Tugi.
Everyone stopped. Yeah, you just say Tuggy's name and everyone stops cheering.
What about Leo? Nice.
Awesome. All players getting lots of support here. You love to see it.
Beautiful.
Okay, so we have all of the players again just getting off to a nice start. Leo taking a bit of an early lead, about 1 Tetris ahead of Jan right now. Meanwhile, Tuggy and Jesper also maintaining fairly similar score, around about a Tetris deficit for Tuggy.
Yeah, Leo with a couple early issues in the board, like after 4 perfect Tetrises, had a rough left side but is now perfectly fine. And speaking of which, Jan seems to be a bit in danger. Okay, gets the bar for the Tetris to relieve a little bit. Breathe some air, some fresh air. 123 Leo,
Jan
92
needs the square,
for
but
Jan.
doesn't opt to put the square. Okay, gets another one.
164 at the bottom for Tuggy, 169 hey now for Jesper.
Someone in the chat says that the clapper person has a void around them. It's like a force field shield.
That's unfortunate. But they're all saving the energy for tomorrow because
True.
When we're determining the champion of CTWC DAS, that will be... Oh wow, the spin. Did you see the spin from Jesper? It was beautiful.
Jesper's just flexing right now.
Yeah, just going for this column 9 Tetris. Maybe the perfect transfer to the right. But there's just no bar coming, what should I say? 261 Tuggy, 207 for Jesper. There's finally the bar for the Tetris.
Jesper going for an interesting delayed burn there.
It will give him a Tetris as soon as the bar arrives, but will it come, the question is. Meanwhile, at the top we have 246 for Leo, establishing a 2 Tetris lead over Jan. There's a single burn, creating a long bar dependency in the middle of the stack.
Yeah, Jan
I don't know about that one.
unfortunate hang there of the piece, and it's going to be tough to get
Oh,
anything
early
over.
shift. Early shift. He needs definitely... he doesn't get anything to the left and tops out 201, and Leo is good for game number 2.
Okay, so let's let Leo and Jan compose themselves and get themselves ready for their next game, which would be match point for Leo. Meanwhile, Jesper is 1.5 Tetrises behind Tuggy.
But again, it's a pretty close match. Like, 2 Tetrises is not too far away. This is definitely a lead, which is surmountable.
Very, very early days right now. 1.5 Tetrises is basically insignificant at this point.
Why are they chanting for Mark now? Or Jan?
It sounds like Jan.
It could be Jan as well, yeah.
Okay, so Leo and Jan starting up again. Nothing too much to remark on. We'll let them
Meanwhile,
start placing their pieces and getting themselves into some crazy situations.
Yeah, meanwhile we can see Tuggy and Jesper preparing themselves for the transition, which is coming in just 30 lines, just a bit over 30 lines. Tuggy at 437 at 100 lines. Jesper, meanwhile, in a rather complicated situation. Okay, nice.
Very nice burn there from Jesper. You see the nod of approval there from him.
3 Tetrises behind right now. There's the Tetris for Tuggy, 485.
Yeah,
389.
Tuggy
There's another Tetris for Jesper.
Running away with a bit of a tear with this score. 485 at 111 lines. We see that 72% Tetris rate, which really does reflect how efficient he's been in this game right now.
Indeed, very efficient, and let's see if he can maintain this going into the faster speed of level 19, which is arriving now in 13 lines, or 4 Tetrises without a burn, but it will be a burn at this point for Tuggy.
Yeah, meanwhile, up top, Leo and Jan, it's about a 1.8 Tetris lead for Leo right now.
We have 162 for Leo, 122 for Jan. The Tetris for Jan cuts the lead from Leo down to just below 1 Tetris.
Tuggy maintaining that incredible Tetris rate, going into transition with 560.
Jesper with 480 in transition, down by 3 Tetrises right now. There's one for Tuggy.
And you know, Tuggy's ELO ranking really does reflect his efficiency, because he's number 2 in the world with a 1870 ELO in DAS.
Wow. Oh wow, already slip up for Tuggy. That might have jinxed him a little bit.
Yeah, that might have jinxed him a bit, but this is definitely something that Tuggy can get out of.
Are you sure? Well,
I
we'll
think
see.
so.
Needs something to the left. No, the answer is no. Top out at 620.
That's
So
unfortunate.
this means Jesper needs 621 to be good. 621. This is definitely doable by line out, but we'll see if you go
this
for
is
1
doable by
Tetris.
line out. And also, speaking of lining out, believe it or not, Jesper was actually in a drought there, but because he was lining out, it didn't really matter.
Yeah, now
So
he
it was
can
the
use
perfect
this,
chance to get the drought.
and now he can use this line out strat to grab himself that game number 2 victory. If he manages to overcome that deficit, still over 50k away.
There is an argument though, you know, when you have a chase down like this of around 50 or 60k, to not do the line out strats and to just continue as you were playing, because suddenly going for Tetrises to lining out is such a drastic shift in gear, it can really throw you off.
Oh yeah, that is definitely a factor you should think about, but right now Jesper isn't looking the worst at this lining out. He's one of the bottom, but still not too bad. 30k to go. This is 1 out territory. Let's see if he will go for it. Probably not. Just keep going
just
for the
taking it
lines.
nice
And
and
that's
cool.
a safe way, so why going for risks if you don't have to?
Leo up high though.
Yeah, but managed to dig himself out of this.
Yeah, just needs the long bar to secure that safety. Opting for the triple, very nice and safe there. Leo now nice and safe.
Actually
Tetris
down,
ready.
but actually down by 80k in this round 3.
Down by 80k, but we're only on 100 lines, so something that can definitely be caught back up again.
Okay, let's see on Jesper.
Yeah,
He's
Jesper 7k
closing
off.
in on the deficit. It's just 6k, it's 5k, 4k.
He's really making Tuggy just sit there and squirm.
Yeah, and there's one more burner. This will be enough, and Jesper takes round 2. GG's.
Jesper almost leaving it to the last moment there, but knowing Jesper, he's probably calculated it perfectly in his mind, knowing that he can do that.
Yes, indeed. And this made him winning round 2, and we are equalizing the series 1-1. What was once a best of 5 is now a best of 3. We know that phrase. 421 for Leo, 489 for Jan. So let's see if Jan can stay alive and keep his Cinderella story going on here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because
Jan on 512, 100k ahead of Leo right now.
Yeah, we're going 90k. There's the Tetris for Leo, shortening the deficit. There's another Tetris for Leo. We're going to 19. The bottom match has started. But let's keep our eye on this 19 speeds for now. There's the Tetris for Leo, 495. Nice and clean board. Jan has to just clear this 2 rows and can now build for a Tetris. Let's see if he can do it.
Jan going for a nice 2 wide.
There's
Gets the Tetris.
524 for Leo, 575 for Jan. And there's
Leo
another
catching
one
up.
for Jan. Jan not stepping on the brake here, just keeps going with the Tetrises. Oh, that is a very risky placement of the Z piece.
He's going to burn it down just low enough that he can get things
Let's
over
get
to
it
the left
over.
there.
Gets a double. Oh, and that's a lot of misshifts though. This might seal the deal for Jan. And this, okay, not yet. This is one single burn. And that's top out at 606. Leo, you
Alright,
need
Leo, you need
607.
607.
607 is what you need. That's another chase down.
Such a shame to see Jan top out like that with such a nice lead. Leo now knowing that he has a 20-odd K chase down, but look at the left.
Yeah, there's a
Gets
triple.
the long bar to the left, puts him at a little bit more ease. Burning it down.
0.1 Tetrises to get eliminated from the tournament. 3K to go. There's a double. One more double will do it, and there we go. Leo moves on in the bracket, and we say goodbye to Jan. Had a very, very nice deep run, but this time it was not enough to overcome. GG, well played.
Brilliant stuff by Jan there. Moving our attention now to Tuggy and Jesper, who are at 1 apiece.
But this time it's Tuggy in the lead, actually, by 60K right now.
Yeah, the momentum has just shifted back and forth with these two guys. I feel like they're very, very equally matched, and it's the kind of game where they could play 100 times, and the score would probably end up being 50-50. You know, Jesper, a very accomplished player, as is Tuggy.
Yeah, Tuggy right now not happy with his set of pieces. Waiting for the optimal pieces to burn. This S into Z combination helps. And will probably build out that row 3 Tetris. 2 off the bottom. And there we go with another Tetris. And burning the double here. 221, playing 235. Jesper actually used this to take the lead over Tuggy. But Tuggy takes it right back, so both are pretty close, neck and neck. They can smell each other necks.
They can smell the fear.
I don't know if they're fearful. Like, this setup by Tuggy, this very high S tower, I'd say. This was definitely a thing of some time. There's another Tetris, 289. 282 for Jesper. There's a Tetris for Jesper. Beautiful.
Pretty much perfect games here. I mean, it's just so smooth. No crazy situations, no misdrops, no digs. Just Tetris after Tetris after Tetris. It makes it very difficult, if anything, to commentate on because this just so clean.
I mean, actually, Tuggy gave us something to commentate on because this hole in column 4 was definitely something, but no problem. Those are DAS pros.
Yeah, they're pros. They know what they're doing.
And the difference is still 12,000 points.
These are seasoned veterans, as we say.
Nice adjustment from Jesper for the S piece there with the Z. It made for definitely for a better board. And now maintained the lead over Tuggy. And we're soon approaching the level 19 transition yet again.
Yeah, but look at the scores.
Oh, wow,
whoa,
what the hell?
whoa,
That's a lot of O
whoa.
pieces, though. That's
Tuggy's face just thinking, what was that?
It was like, oh,
yeah. Exactly.
But there's a Tetris for Tuggy.
You know, that could have gotten very,
adjusted for the
very
J,
messy.
but probably the right move to not to do so. There's a Tetris, 456, 468 for Jesper. The difference is 12K.
12K apart. You can't even fit a sheet of paper in between these two players.
The necks are almost gluing it onto each other. It's that close. Tetris here for Jesper, who will go with the lead into the transition. Right now it looks like Jesper, but we don't know what pieces are coming. There's the Tetris
right now,
for
Jesper transitioning with 538.
Tuggy not transitioning yet. Tuggy spamming the left side and now transitioning with 505.
Yeah, Tuggy with the slightly lower transition because he didn't Tetris into transition, but it will come soon.
Yeah, he used the extra time on 18 to build out the left side. That might be advantageous when it comes to burning down on 19 speeds. But for now, Jesper takes the lead by over 2 Tetrises. 598 Jesper, 540 for Tugi.
Yeah, Jesper continued to keep his foot on the gas.
Missed T-spin there for Tugi. That made the hole there. They hear yelling Tugi spin. That definitely was the Tugi spin of all time. 597 Tugi, 654 Jesper. Jesper now ready for the Tetris with the bar just coming right afterwards. 682. This is almost 100k. But Tugi takes it right back. Oh, perfect clear!
Oh, perfect clear. What is
Jesper
this?
on level 22. The difference is 2 Tetrises between the 2 players. Jesper right now ahead. Tetris for Tugi,
Jesper's
681.
like, I kind of think I misshifted, but it worked out in the end.
If it works, no one cares about how, but we all care that it worked. There's a Tetris for Tugi. If you want to look like an expert, just say afterwards it was intended.
Yeah, of course. Or just don't even acknowledge it. No one will notice.
Oh, beautiful T there for Tugi to solve some issues, but those O pieces certainly don't help. Beautiful quick tap, I think. And now we need this one line burn.
Tugi
Beautiful.
needing the J. Gets the J. Needing the long bar now. Where is it?
And we see the bar. We are searching for a long bar. Jesper a bit in trouble. He can go with flat burns on that one.
Quite a nice burning sequence though for him to get out of it.
And Tugi suddenly in the lead, 790 over 675.
Yeah, all of this burning right
sorry.
here is costing Jesper dearly.
Oh yeah, beautiful burns
Finally
here
clean.
by Jesper, acknowledging there. 1.5 Tetris lead. There's a Tetris for Jesper, 806. There's
Okay,
one for
half a
Tugi,
Tetris difference,
856.
guys. Half a Tetris difference.
We're going into level 27, just a half a Tetris apart. There's Tugi with 1. This means 1.5 Tetris. Currently, Tugi with a possibility of a max
Still
out here.
half a Tetris between them.
890 playing 873. J dependency for Tugi filled with a long bar, building out the left side here for Tugi. Just 12k apart for the two. There's the Tetris taking back the lead. At the same line count, Tugi's in the lead by half a Tetris. But this
Tetris
is so
for
close.
Jesper, and that 14k half a Tetris difference is still maintaining itself. They're both just knowing that they have to go perfectly. They can't give any of the other player an inch here.
There's a Tetris,
Building it
998
out.
for Tugi,
Jesper needs the
977 for
2 flat,
Jesper.
but decides to spin it instead.
Half a Tetris lead for Tugi.
Tugi
They
needs the long
kind of
bar.
need to go all in on this one, but Jesper is
Where
at
is he? He's
29
going all in,
down
but
by-
Jesper tops
Oh!
out and Tugi needs
Tugi
it.
takes the max out here and takes the round.
He didn't need it in the end.
Didn't need it in the
Didn't
end because the
didn't
bar was
even
just
need it
not
in the end.
coming. In 3,
3,
2, 1, Tetris.
Yeah, wow. Wow. Going down to the wire. Tugi is a 1.3 NTSC DAS player. He has 1.34.
Number 2 in the world.
Number
right now.
2 in the world. Right here.
But since he, I thought since he switched to rolling pretty recently, I was thinking that the DAS might be a bit rusty, but
Hey,
I cannot see anything of the rust so
like,
far.
It's like riding a bike, you know?
You never forget how to
Yeah.
do it. And right now it's 3 perfect Tetrises for Tugi. Jesper had to clear a line already.
But let's not sleep on Jesper. He has a 1.256.
So many crazy PBs in this tournament. Ooh, nice stacking there by Jesper. There's finally the Tetris. 93k. Playing 97. And maybe we could tell what the matches after this are, since we're having one more quadrant after this, before we go into overnight break. We have, after this, in the lower bracket, Pixel Andy, actually, which
Yeah,
definitely
Pixel Andy.
surprised me.
Yeah,
But
with the surprise defeat there, which I think took everyone by a bit of a shock.
But his next opponent is definitely not a pushover. It'd be SV,
Yeah, by any means, Pixel Andy v SV, that is a matchup for the ages.
definitely. And the other matchup we'll have, who is also doing a lower bracket run, Macy from France.
Yeah, Macy going on quite the run here.
Definitely took already 2 sweeps against Eliva and you.
Yeah, absolutely. Macy played incredibly well against me.
And defeated the American Damon 9420.
Yeah, and I do note that Macy PB'd twice in the game against Eliwa. So
What?
Macy on true form here in this tournament.
Oh, wow. Definitely. But his opponent this time is none other than Adam MTS.
Adam MTS. Unpredictable. Kind of just shows up. Isn't really depicting that much interest in the tournament. Kind of just thinks, yeah, well, I'll play.
GG, thanks.
Yeah. But suddenly, or, you know, it's just doing incredibly well.
Yeah. I think it's just about getting some games into the tournament, like having the practice back, and as you just said, it's just like riding a bike. You come back and you just play like you never went away.
One thing I often hear about Adam is you don't want him to play lots of games in a tournament, because Adam is one of those players where the more games he plays, the better he gets.
Yeah,
And
scaling.
in this kind of a format where it's double elimination, there's a lot of games and there's a lot of chances for him to play. So he's one of those players who gets warmed up, and you know, once he is warmed up, he's pretty much an unstoppable force.
And that's a potential interesting matchup I can see here. The Adam Pixel Andy matchup, that would be hype. But we're not at this point. Let's go back to this matchup. We have Tugi and Jesper. They're pretty much neck and neck. They're half a Tetris apart.
Who could have guessed? They're neck and neck.
Yeah, like we don't have to say anything, and
Not
they
like
would be like,
happened
"Hey,
about
hey,
three times already in this
how much
matchup.
did you score? Did you score a triple? Okay, let me take a triple, so we stay neck and neck."
It does feel like they are doing that. Less than a Tetris between them. 20k. 20k difference. Now 1k of difference. That just exact same scores.
There's another Tetris for Jesper. We're already at 100 lines in this one. Tugi could eliminate Jesper already in this round. But let's see if Jesper will answer that with a game on his own. Right now it's 19k the difference between the two. Tetris for Tugi makes it 3,800 in the lead for Tugi. Oh, interesting early shift.
Oh, a really nice overhang there for Tugi, which is something where that LPs can just slot into very nicely. 20k difference, guys. 20k difference.
At the same line count,
Same
it's just
line,
two
same
singles,
score. Same line, same score. Can you believe it? I feel like we are going to have another game where it goes down to kill screen.
That'll probably be the case, but for now, both are working on their transition stacks.
I'm telling you now, the winner of this game will be decided by who gets the Tetris into kill screen. I'm calling it now.
Okay, we make it a bet, I guess.
We will.
Let's see, 537 playing 536. They're not even a single apart.
You couldn't even make it up. Oh, Tugi going for the Vits.
Oh, there are the Vits. Beautiful. War
Look at
crime
the scores.
has been done.
We have points, literal points, not even thousands of points, but hundreds of points between them.
Yeah, there's a transition for both. Mid 500s again. Tugi setting up. That was a double. And it wouldn't have even been a Tetris, so wisely taking this down one by one. There's a Tetris for both. They're still 16k apart. That's really not big of a lead. Tugi's ready for Tetris. There it is, taking back the lead.
Meanwhile, Tega not ready. Okay, Tega ready, getting the Tetris. Tega 17k ahead right now. Making himself Tetris ready again. Gets the Tetris. Tugi unfortunately having to take the triple there, which is going to set him back ever so slightly. I think every triple you get is probably going to put you back by about 8,000, 9,000 points.
There's the Tetris for Tugi, 684. 10k between the two players, but now Jesper, a bit with the line advantage, managed to increase the lead to over one Tetris at the same line count. So every triple, every double matters at this point.
Yeah, every triple and double matters for sure, but this could literally flip on a dime. If one of the players takes a few triples.
Or a couple of single burns like Jesper here. And we're back to not even a
We're
Tetris
back
difference.
to
Like,
10K
this is so
difference right now.
close. Mid 700s into 23. Who will strike next with a Tetris?
Took
Yeah,
it with the dependency in the middle of the stack, but gets it, gets the Tetris. 10k difference still. Tuggy opting for the burn there, making himself Tetris ready again. Unfortunately blocking the wall just as the long bar comes, but he's still nice and ready with a good stack.
Oh, Jesper, dirty column 3 here, getting the dirty
Tetris
column
for Jesper
3.
there.
And Tuggy might be in trouble
Tuggy
with
with the
this
situation.
one. Tuggy might be in trouble with this one, but will he get the pieces to get out of
No,
this?
he's
And
not
the
gonna be able
answer
to
is
do
no,
it, so
topping out
that's
at
Jesper.
789, and we're getting a decider in this one.
Oh, wow.
And
well, I guess
with
my
that,
bet
you
was
lost
wrong.
your bet
Yeah,
with that.
congratulations on winning the bet.
Thank you. Oh wait, Jesper will play this out
Yeah, let's
apparently.
play this out. Why not?
Because this looks... Oh wait.
Oh, wow.
Wait a minute. Oh, this is a quick tap. This is a quick tap. Oh no.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh no. Sad. It's okay.
Okay, so we're on the decider.
Wow. I mean, at least I got what I wanted. I wanted the decider of this matchup, and
True,
I got
we
it.
wanted
So
to see as many games as possible between these two guys, didn't we?
yes, and now it can go to kill screen double max outs. Please, everything. Throw everything at me. I'm fine with everything. We are waiting for the readies for this decider, and we're having the readies. So,
We've got the readies,
Alex,
so-
let's count down this match for the final time.
In
3, 2,
1, Tetris! Okay, what do we think we're going to see here?
Double
Identical
maxes.
stacking to begin with.
Oh wow, nice overhang there. Different solutions for the pieces. But it made both Tetris ready, so both definitely knowing what they're stacking. There's the Z-spin for Jesper. Both having to wait for a long time on the bar. Oh wow. There's finally the bar for Tuggy. Finally the bar for Jesper. Tetris for both. Drought management is key in those matches. Like the right mixture of just going aggressive for those high scoring, but at the same time just not topping out because you go like 15 or 16 high on level 18. Need to stay safe.
Yeah, both players knowing that everything they've done this week has been riding up to this moment. So they're very, very conscious of what they're doing. The stakes are high, the pressure is on.
The pressure is definitely on since the loser of this match is completely eliminated of the tournament.
But these don't really tend to be two players that get flustered or affected by the pressure. They know what they're doing.
The pressure management at this point in the tournament is also a thing. The nerves are definitely becoming a factor more and more. We've seen that with Scooty earlier.
Well, that's
he
the
clutched
beauty
out
of a tournament. It isn't necessarily about who is the best at Tetris. It's about who's the best at Tetris on the day. Who can handle the nerves, who can handle the pressure, the lights, the noise, the crowd.
And right now for this Game 5, it looks like Tuggy has, for now, the edge with over 100,000 lead. A bit less now. And Jesper can use this burning of Tuggy's to catch up a little bit. Creating the bar dependency, column 8. Reopening
Tuggy
the
filling
well,
it in
there's
nicely
finally
there
the
and getting the
Tetris.
second one.
There's one for Jesper, 160, shortening the difference to 77 at the same line count.
Yeah, but look at that. Tuggy 4 lines behind in the line count. So true lead 77k for Tuggy.
It stays at it right now. So, and if you wanna reward the players for their good play, you can think about the blue bar at the top right. So if you wanna help that we can pay those players a lot of pocket money, so feel free to type down !match arena. We are currently at 2,602. Oh my god, and 25 cents. Numbers are tough, I guess. So type down !match arena if you want to raise that number and to help us to get paid. the players, because the next goal at 4K is to pay top 16. Right now, we are now Tetrising for Tugi, 356, 260 for Jesper. There's another one for Jesper. At the same line count, we have a 74K difference. 380. Make it an over 4 Tetris difference between the two players. Very tense. Clean boards. There's another one for Tugi. Jesper could also use the bar. Same line count, it's 90K now, the difference. It's getting bigger and bigger. There's another one for Jesper. 333. But winning the level 18 competition is not what wins you the game. You need to bring the lead home. There's another one for Tugi. 449 at now 97 lines, 450. Jesper now dependent on a J piece in column 2. Ooh, interesting setup, but this sets up for an L piece. And gets another L piece to get out of the trouble. There's another Tetris for Jesper, but the lead has grown yet again. Now down over 130,000. L dependency for Tugi is filled with a long bar. Setting up the Tetris with the Aki bar, and there's finally the bar. Tetris for Tugi, 519. Possible 600K transition over here. Jesper preparing another Tetris. Will we see the bar is the question. There's finally the long bar. Actually, back-to-back bars for Jesper.
Back-to-back bars there for Jesper, but still quite far behind. Approximately 5 Tetrises behind for Jesper. Going into the transition. Oh, perhaps an overshift there, creating the overhang, but nice tuck situations to recover.
Yeah, we have like 4 Tetris the difference right now. And whoa, oh,
Whoa,
okay,
whoa, whoa, whoa.
What is going on? That I don't know if this was controller or just panicking. It could be anything from my point of view.
This is not ideal. This is not ideal for Jesper. He needs...
But the difficulty just increased by like 5 stages.
He's 1 line away from transition.
He needs
what can he
J.
even do here?
What can he even do here?
Can't
That
do
is the good
anything.
question. Burns the double into transition, and
This
now
is
here
gonna
we
be game
go.
over.
And the question is
That's
he's
so
just not
unfortunate, but
surviving it.
Tugi takes it down.
Tugi takes down Jesper and eliminates him from the tournament.
Wow, what a game. What a matchup. Tugi, the absolute legend.
Yeah,
Taking it
let's
down.
go,
Congratulations, Tugi. Making his as well. I believe all 4 players are ready, and we are going to jump straight into the action right now.
Yeah, let's not lose any more time.
Let's kick
Lower
it
round
away.
12. Good luck, have fun, players. Here we go in 3, 2,
2,
1.
Tetris.
Tetris.
Macy with the red jacket. The lucky
Legendary
red jacket.
red
Is
jacket.
it going to work for him today?
I mean, it's basically a red jacket against
A red sweater.
Yes. So
SV also has the red glove.
can we see something red on Andy's field?
He doesn't need anything red. He's just gonna play, do his thing, and show us what he's got.
Yeah, definitely. There we go with a simul Tetris at the bottom to start off the game. At the top we have a slight lead for SV, but this is just going because of the burned lines. The line difference at this point is basically the difference in the points. So early days, and speaking of early days, Macy having an interesting situation there,
Yeah,
trying
nowhere
to build
put-
out this.
Nowhere to put the Z piece, unfortunately. Instead opting for a delayed burn. So Macy, you know, aware of his surroundings, aware of you know, where to put things and not to put things. Definitely not panicking is the point I'm trying to make.
Definitely, he's knowing what he's doing, and that is good. Right now, Adam with the 1.5 Tetris lead. At the top, we have 3/4 of a Tetris lead for Andy currently.
25-piece drought there, though, for the bottom players, Adam and Macy.
There's the Tetris, Adam. 131. 1 Tetris for Macy, 99K. 1.5 Tetris the difference between the two. Top, we have also 1.5 Tetris difference. There's another Tetris for Andy. 230 at 43 lines. That's a really good score at this stage of the game. Tetris SV 213. We have 4 clean boards.
I mean, I'm kind of speechless at Andy's game right now, though. Look at the pace. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but this is just absolutely crazy. I feel like Andy does this a lot, though.
Yeah, it's also a skill to just play pace games.
His transitions, I often see in the DAS tournaments, are just absolutely bewilderingly high.
Yeah, indeed. Like, 600k is pretty common for him.
600, 650, like it's nothing.
And we're like at this tournament, like, oh my god, he's done a 600k transition, and he's just like, okay, another day in the office.
Pretty much.
But now the center is a bit tricky, looking for a 3-way piece to solve this issue. Doesn't quite get it. Ooh, double bars. This might be troublesome here for Andy. Now double bar dependent. Can he get out of this? Ooh, misshifts the Z piece and SV taking
SV
round
taking
1.
That game there. Wow, we were not expecting that. Okay. Both players composing themselves and getting ready to start up again. In the meantime, Adam on 261, Macy on 254. Pretty much neck and neck there for the players down there at the bottom.
If you consider the line difference, it's even a 1 Tetris lead for Adam at this point.
Yeah, factoring in that line difference, Adam 1 Tetris ahead. But very close, not much in it either way.
It's still 18, so 1 Tetris is no Tetris.
Yes. Okay, so we have already for Pixel Andy and SV. So let's kick them off in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
Oh, apparently not. That looked
I think SV was just kind of cracking his knuckles and you know, massaging his hand in between games, making sure
a bit hypnotized of that, and apparently the countdown caught both of them off guard. Okay, 357 for Adam, 313 for Macy. There's a Tetris, 335 Macy. This is a close game yet again. This is already a thing what I say all day long. Because this is the flat bracket format, the matches will stay close all the time. And
yeah,
that's the advantage over the classic bracket format, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's the thing. Very similar players are going to end up being matched up against each other, and we have the best of the best in the world. So the matches are ultimately going to be very, very close.
On top, we have 5 perfect Tetrises for both players so far.
Wow.
Let's see who will blink first.
100 on the TRT there, 100. It's so clean. Just looking at it, you know, kind of gives you gives you a bit of a buzz.
At the bottom, we're preparing for transition. Both players just 10 lines away. Macy with 1 Tetris. Adam looking for that S-spin, gets it.
Andy's still perfect. This is what I'm talking about with Andy. His just paces and ability to go Tetris perfect.
Yeah, and there's the first burn, like, it's all the time we mention it, it's just jinxing, apparently, the players. But it's okay. It's better to stay alive than efficient.
Oh,
and speaking of staying alive right now, SV and a flat burning here. That's only a triple for SV because of the hole in column 6. Transition at the bottom for Macy, 502, 530 into level 20
Macy as
for
well,
Adam.
though.
Not getting
the spin!
But the J piece
He
can
needs
still
some serious
save it.
help here right now.
Can we get it?
Can we get anything over to the left there? What goes?
Oh,
No,
get
it doesn't.
the
And
dash
Adam
for
takes the game.
piece. Adam takes game 1 over Macy.
Meanwhile, up top, Andy maintaining that massive Tetris rate. Dominating right now with a 3 Tetris lead over SV.
Yeah, so the pace still pretty good for Andy. Still 600k definitely possible in the end, but it's still early days, and the others are ready to go. So let's count them down real quick in 3, 2, 1. Tetris.
So we have, I think we have a glove player versus a gloveless player in both games right now. And it is an interesting question. Why a glove if you're playing DAS? Now, I can answer that because I do play with a glove with DAS myself, and it kind of relieves a little bit of the tension on the thumb, and also makes the grip easier.
So essentially, you're preserving your thumb a little bit to have more endurance for longer tournaments, just as this one.
Exactly.
So very good, very nice insight. Thank you for that, Alex. And let's see if this endurance will be enough to beat Andy and Macy respectively. So right now we have Pixel Andy 1.5 Tetrises in the lead. Make it 2.5 at the similar line count. There's one for SV, 380 playing 416 for Andy. At the bottom we have 117 for Adam, we have 101 for Macy. Macy with a low left side, definitely needing some pieces to the left.
Okay, Andy just continuing to maintain that 60k lead here right now. Just getting past the 100 line mark. Slowly crouching towards transition for both players.
We're just slightly over 20 lines away for Andy, slightly below 20 lines for SV. And Pixel Andy still preserving that 600k transition possibility. 15 lines before the transition, 530. That is definitely a statement game. Was like, you won game 1, but no, I'm staying here. Meanwhile, at the bottom,
Yeah,
Macy
not looking too pretty there for a moment, but gets out of it very, very swiftly.
refuses to set up the longbar dependency on the left, but he got the bars theoretically to solve it and is now working on a bar dependency anyway.
Could have potentially gone dirty there.
Yeah, but now he's open up again and gets another bar to save the day. 186 to Adam's 260. On top, we are getting to 19, 546 for SV.
There's the 600 plus transition for Andy.
626 on 134 lines. Here we go. Nice 19 board for Andy. There's a Tetris 650. 572 for SV, taking the double. There's a Tetris for SV, 599. SV will need a couple burns here to bring himself back to a nice and clean state. And manages to do so, and is now Tetris ready again, gets the bar.
That's right, so we have 688k for Andy, 630k for SV.
There's the Tetris Andy, 714 on level 21. This game is just insane. Let's see if SV can survive this board.
Into a more palatable position.
Oh, does get the dash for this piece.
The nice.
Well, it's open again. Now needs a bar. Gets the bar
and he gets
to relieve some pressure.
He needs to just do this final bit of spring cleaning here right now.
Oh, this could be a potential setup. He's okay. He took it with this piece.
Adam in a bit of a situation here right now as well. Adam tops out.
322 to top out, and Macy's already good and takes the game.
So it's one apiece down below. Oh, but
Andy's
needs
left
the long ball
side
right here, right now, gets it.
Andy's left side is not looking beautiful.
Could have gotten the T-spin over there on the left, but he said, no, I am not waiting for that. I am filling it in. Now I need to get myself out of this situation.
Yeah, but SV still down by over 4 Tetris.
Oh,
no, and now SV's left side, and he loses dash. Gets a bar over, but
is
doesn't get the O piece over and tops probably out after this. And this is the top out at 689. Andy takes game 2 and his first point. GG's.
One apiece for both.
We definitely have a series on our hands.
We've got ourselves a serious game here.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Okay, so let's kick this off. What have we got here? AC
with
and
a
Adam
J-tuck
MTS building up Tetris ready, equally for Pixelandy and SV. All 4 players waiting for their first long bar. Is it going to come?
SV taking his first singles there.
Both sets
into
of
the first
players
Tetris.
starting out with a drought.
Beautiful. But that's also what you have to consider at this level of play, like managing whenever we have long piece droughts. And you have to make some risk management that you don't just rely on the long bars. Just
You don't want to
set
top
up
out
3
on
bar
0
defense.
points either.
Definitely. And now there's finally another bar for SV, finally another bar for Pixelandy. There's one for SV, 95. And everyone wants to take the next round to get a psychological advantage going into the next one. Ooh, nice spin tuck there by SV into a spin.
SV with some really nice tucks, spins, and hangs there for that.
And another S-spin,
interesting
beautiful.
sequence. Andy just filling his well there temporarily, needing to get the right pieces to open it up again. Opening it up with the long bar. Fortunately getting another one in close succession for the Tetris.
And SV setting up another little dependency at the bottom right.
Just going like style mode.
I mean, that's not
Flips and
giving any
tucks.
points, but we appreciate the style.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's an acrobat with all of these flips and tucks and spins.
Meanwhile, at the bottom, we have some crazy stacks going on. Macy barely got that bar over. Is now at 136 in the burning mode, but so is Adam. Adam is going for that column 2 Tetris. Very dirty here for Adam, 199. Playing 139 for Macy so far.
Yeah, look at Adam and Macy stacks. They almost look quite similar there for a very quick moment. But Macy being the first to get it clean. Potentially being able to catch up this 60k deficit that he has right now.
Indeed, but Adam is also close to clean up. He could have set up for the...
I was thinking that too.
Yeah, but I mean, rather not take the risk there.
Adam is not that kind of a player though. He's a very, very clean cut, by the book, by the textbook, you know. Oh, he could go for the dirty, but it's just not in his modus operandi to do that. Thank you for the $10 contribution there, NX Embiron
Number 1 Angel with an X in the beginning. Thank you very much. And that is another $10 to the prize pool. If you want to do it like this user, like Number 1 Angel, just feel free to type down !Matcherino in the chat and contribute to the prize pool. Every single cent will go to the players. We're not keeping anything for ourselves. And maybe they'll get some pocket money, either back to the US or it will maybe stay a bit of this in Europe.
Yeah, and if you guys like what you see here, you know, we would appreciate every single small donation, even if it's $1 or $2, to build up that Matcherino, which is going to go straight to the players. We want to build it up as high as possible, make this as hype as possible for the ultimate winners and runners-up of this tournament. Exclamation Matcherino in the chat.
Beautiful burns there by SV, finally clean again. Ahead by 6 lines in this battle between him and Andy. There's a Tetris for SV. 392 playing 407 right now. There's one for Pixelandy, 430.
Huge games up top for Andy and Sam.
Yeah, right now what really hurts SV that he is ahead in line advantage and also down in points. So this means that he probably won't know in the end, was it enough, was it not enough? And he really wants to probably to break down for Pixelandy, so he stops a little bit of the scoring, but Andy's just not looking like he's stopping soon.
There's just no stopping Andy.
No, definitely not.
Andy on 500k on 110 lines.
This might be another 600k transition.
Let's just note here, though, that Andy is behind in lines on SV.
Yeah, 10 lines for SV, now 6 lines to go with this Tetris. There's one for Andy, 545 playing 512. At the bottom we have Adam
with the dirty.
Very dirty for Adam
Dirty
there.
setup. Is he gonna get it?
Where's the bar? Can we have a bar for column 8 for Adam here? Transition at top 540.
Come on. Come on.
Where's the bar? We are in the
Come
middle of the
on.
round.
There
There's
it
finally
is.
the Tetris for Adam, and Adam is just burning this down into transition. Andy can do one more Tetris before transition, but apparently he doesn't get the right pieces for it. Burns down into transition. Nice last second adjustment by the long bar.
Rocco Ricci with the $6.90 contribution. Thank you.
Ooh, early stuck there by SV. SV is still in this, but Andy can capitalize on this mistake and build up the lead even
Similar
further.
situation for Macy right now, and unfortunately not going to be able
Macy.
to do it. So Adam takes another game.
And SV hangs the long bar on the right.
Oh,
that
is
means
rough.
the end, and Pixel Andy takes round 3 and the second game. GG's.
So, same as last time.
Let's count it down for all the players in
3,
2, 1.
Tetris. Okay, so we have the potential match point for Pixel Andy and Adam MTS. It's also quite interesting to see the seedings here. Andy, first seed. SV, also seeding relatively high with 12. But down below on the other game, Adam MTS, seed 28.
Yeah, definitely.
This was a huge shock for everybody here in Cologne. Adam seeding so low in the bracket.
It mixed up so many things.
Mixed up so many things. But just fighting his way through. And if you remember me saying earlier, Adam is one of those players where the more games he plays, he becomes more of a threat. So it's almost like he was playing 5D chess, knowing that if he seeded in 28th, he would play more games and be able to warm himself up more. A player like Andy, on the flip side, seeding in first, has hardly played anything in comparison to Adam.
Yeah, definitely. We'll maybe see a matchup of the, like, if we go by scores right now, this would be a matchup between those two, and we'll tomorrow know which of the strategies will turn out the better one. Ooh, and SV already in a troublesome situation here, dependent on L and J, getting the bar. Nice flat burn of the J for SV. Still looking for a way out of this mess. Doing the T flat into the bar flat. Beautiful flat burns here by SV. Still not out yet.
Yeah, in the meantime, Andy just super clean here, just showing us how much of a consummate professional he is.
Yeah, SV still fighting. We're still locked in on top. But he's getting down one by one. This will cost a lot of pace. In comparison to Andy, who can just score Tetrises after Tetris in this one. Nice long bar here for SV. Will take off some pressure. Oh, interesting flip there. I don't know if this was intended. It didn't look like.
SV needs to keep his composure here.
Okay, beautiful O piece here to tuck it beneath. And there's finally the J piece to wing here, and the long bar for the Tetris.
SV can breathe a sigh of relief.
But this dig has costed him like 100k.
It has absolutely cost him dearly. He is also ahead in lines and about 100k behind right now, so he's got some work to do. Andy, you know, you can tell he's in the flow state.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you look at the score, it's again 300k at the middle of level 18. Like, I sound like a broken record at this point with the 600k transition.
But what can you do when you're up against an unstoppable force? You need an immovable object to go up against it, basically.
There's
Can
a
SV
Tetris.
be that unmovable object right here, right now?
But right now it looks like he's a bit movable because... Not because of the chairs, but because he's down by over 4 Tetrises.
Oh, and he misses the spin there, SV. Again, that's going to cost him a few
Even more burning.
precious points right now.
And he needs every one of those. If you
In
look
the
at the Tetris
meantime-
difference, it's 5 Tetrises.
Let's see Macy here right now. 88k ahead of Adam.
Wow. Macy might force a decider between the two, but it's not over yet. And
Thanks, Aquas, for the $10.
beautiful $10 contribution. Thank you very much. Very appreciated. What was that? Okay, and we're closing in on this level 18. We're still like 35, 40 lines away. And Andy again on 429.
Oh,
Over 100k ahead over
Macy with the
SV.
26-line drought there. Getting out of the drought finally, but the well was blocked. You hate to see it, but he's still 88k ahead, so nothing to worry about too much. In the meantime, Pixel Andy, 465,
hell of a lot
105k
of
ahead of
points.
SV. SV, he just hasn't really been able to get out of this 100-ish k deficit that he amassed earlier on in the game.
And SV is also ahead in lines, so at this point it's pretty hard. Like, oh wow, beautiful flat long bar
the
burn there
beautiful
for
Rocco
SV.
flat long bar burn.
And now we're closing in onto transition like for real. 3 more Tetris is available for SV before going onto this faster speed. 431. Our number 1 seed is looking to complete the 3-1. And SV still looking for the possibility to equalize the series and bring us to the
SV one
decider.
Tetris away from transition here. He's so close to transition, but not getting the long bar.
But he's getting another J. I felt like he was dependent on so many J pieces, but he got all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that could have gone wrong quite easily, so good to just have a smooth ease into transition there for SV. Tetris ready.
Okay, we have all 4 players at transition. Right now we have Pixel Andy in the lead by 2.5 Tetrises, 558 to 496. At the bottom we have Adam NTS down by 2.5 Tetrises, 425
SV's really pushing it here.
493.
SV pushing it. SV is seriously catching up now. He knew he was seriously far behind. He knew he had to go ham. And he's doing it.
Andy waiting for a bar forever, gets the bar
Andy.
finally.
Yeah, Andy just holding out for the bar there. Could have lost Das there. If you saw him at the very last moment, he shifted the piece, making him lose Das, but still managed to kind of maneuver his way around it.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the true sign of a great player.
There's the Tetris for Andy, 624, down by 8 lines and ahead by half a Tetris.
Andy on the left.
There's the Tetris. Wow.
But SV catching up. SV only 40k behind now. Closing in that previous 100k deficit that he had. Meanwhile, Adam MTS, 8k difference between Adam MTS and Macy. It's pretty much neck and neck here for Adam MTS and Macy right now. 8k difference for the two.
All the matches are so close everywhere.
So close.
SV with the long bar dependency managed to get the bar in there.
SV's gone on a tear here. He's gone so aggro.
Oh no,
knowing
but this
what
is
he needs
looking
to do.
really grim. Now he needs to burn out the singles. This is an opportunity for Andy to pull away again and maybe to put the game out of
There's
SV's
still time.
reach.
There's still time. And from the speed and aggression that
Oh,
SV is
Macy!
going at.
Macy didn't get the pieces over to the left and tops out now at 567.
Adam needs 7k
Adam needs
more
7k points. 568 is your goal. 568.
So close. One more burn is going to do
Yeah,
it.
and this
Adam
means
takes it
Adam
down.
eliminates Macy and moves on to day 3.
Let's swiftly turn our attention back up to the top. Congratulations to Adam, however, and commiserations to Macy. In the meantime, we have Pixel Andy on 847k. SV back to that large deficit again. Seriously running out of time for SV right now.
SV being on the verge of being eliminated here, down by 2.5 Tetrises at this
SV
level
2.5 behind
27.
with 15 lines to go.
Needs to go really ham here. There's a Tetris.
Any hole
there's
he
another.
creates now is potentially very, very costly.
SV can have 2 more Tetrises and then it's just over, and he's down by 1 Tetris.
SV is also 10 lines ahead. He pretty much has to go perfect here. He can't afford any burns.
And
Otherwise,
Pixel
he has to
Andy's
build for 2.
There's a Tetris for Pixel Andy. It's almost out of reach for SV, except for some 29 miracle play.
He's built for 2.
Can he do it?
But
He's
is he
built
going
for
to get
2.
any
Where's
of
the
them?
bar?
He didn't even get
the bar
one.
and
So
tops out
Andy
873.
takes it down.
SV is eliminated
SV
from
is
the
out.
tournament. Can we see the end of the game? Can we see the end of the game? Okay. Okay.
Can Andy do some...
Miracle happening here.
Yeah, some kill screen wizardry. Come on.
Okay, wait.
He had the similar drought.
Also the same drought
It's
at
the
the
same
end.
drought, of course it is.
But yeah, Pixel Andy also moving on to day 3.
Amazing. So, a 3rd day of play tomorrow.